We're on.
Oh my god.
Oh, the stress. So much stress.
I'm
How is everybody?
already over it and it hasn't even started.
We're doing well.
Doing so good.
We're doing really well tonight.
Never done better.
Okay, so we're not going to muck around. We're going to get straight into the quiz. And I read through the quiz really, really quickly. So if there's any mistakes, blame Steely.
Hey.
Okay, give us a second there. Let's run through this really quick. We'll get the background music going.
Oh, I wish I could speed it up. So it was like, you know in the movies when they like go really speedy, the music goes all fast?
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm that clever. I'm barely making this work at the moment. So let's see. Let's see how we go here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Quiz Night. We are happy that we've actually made it here. We are streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, we hope.
Oh, I don't care.
Well, I see Peril there from Twitch, and I see Gordon there and Isabel there from Facebook. Is anybody out there in the YouTube land? Hopefully that's working for you guys as well. Of course, if you are hungry, make sure that you order some food from the Geraldton Hotel, or we are open now for dining in, but we don't suggest that right now because we want you to play a quiz.
Exactly.
So order delivery for free to your house. And of course, big thank you to Jack Daniels. I was on the phone to them yesterday and they're pretty pumped. They want to talk to us about a few things. So hopefully it continues to develop. We got some YouTube people.
Beautiful.
Bailey, yeah, Jenny.
Loves my shirt.
Okay.
Thanks.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we are run by... Oh, there goes Steely. Bye, Steely.
Hello.
We are run by donations. Now, that means that if you can, please, please, please support us. That's the only money that we get to actually do all this cool stuff with. And it probably sets us back about, I think it's somewhere between $200 and $400, depending on what prizes go out each week to put on Quiz Night. So we are by your donations, and we're doing it for love. So if you can give us a bit of love back, that'd be great. You can see the registration link down the bottom there. That's to register your team for any prizes. There's also a donation link at that same address. So the geraldtonhotel.com.au/quiz. You can quickly zip off there before we get started. But let's get into the main screen here. Here is the quiz screen. There's the game pin. Okay, everybody, jump on there and link yourself in. There we go. That was my incredibly fast.
Have a breath.
Start.
I'm going to get some paper. I'm unorganized.
Is there a Valium? Can I get a Valium? That'd be great. So if anybody wants to know exactly what was happening there, the camera, which is technically my phone, decided that it wasn't going to work with the computer. And I had set up and checked everything else, and then suddenly went to sort out the camera and it didn't want to work. So hopefully, I keep saying this, hopefully by next week we'll have our rig that's been supported by Jack Daniels, putting it all together sort of thing. I've got one more piece to go. I'm just waiting for a power supply, and then we'll be all ready to go. Now, while I'm waiting for you guys all to join in your teams and stuff like that, this Friday, and I must apologise because I haven't actually finished the events, but I might be able to do that while you're actually joining up. We have something really special now. I'm not sure if you've ever been to a Sunday sesh at the Geraldton Hotel, but every now and then we have a very special bunch of ladies that comes in, and we do the Women of Geraldton. And that is basically a whole bunch of local ladies singing one after the other or together or something like that. But it's a great show. It really showcases the talent of the ladies that are the local ladies, and that is actually happening this Friday. They're doing a special 2-hour spot just here. So if I wasn't already stressed, I'll probably be stressed on Friday too, because
this isn't stress.
just cool. Sound checking all that equipment into a live stream is not the most fun. I definitely had a great time doing the 3-piece band that I had. Doing a soloist is so much easier because you kind of just guitar and microphone
done.
And you're done. But these guys are going to have a lot of instant stuff like that. But really worth a watch. That'll be this Friday from 6:30 to 8:30. So I will put up an event very, very shortly, probably when I finish doing quiz night with you guys. So make sure that if you see it, comment, share, etc., and get the word out there, because these ladies are absolutely awesome. And the more people obviously watching, the more donations we can raise for these people that can't obviously go out to perform at the moment. And so that's really helps them out with a few dollars. And we've done all right with a few of our streams. It's been roughly about $30 to about, I think the highest one was about $30. And that was just in donations for the artists. And like I said, they're not getting any money at the moment. They can't do any gigs. And so it's good to be able to still get their talent out there and seeing the support of the local community. Now, how are we going? Are we all connected up? Studley, is that Studley? And Bumface.
I don't know is that a reference to something, or is that just how we're doing it?
I'm wondering if Studley's just been like, yep, I'm Studley, and
you're Bumface.
You're Bumface. I feel like that's something that we would probably do with each other, sort of thing.
I'm Studley and you're Bumface.
Definitely not.
Definitely. Definitely.
What else? We got some new ones in here. Get quizzical. Steely's friends. I didn't know you had friends.
Neither. This is exciting. Thanks.
Well, there you go. Okay. Yeah, they didn't say fans, Steely. They said friends.
Yeah, but like I feel like I don't have any friends.
Well, clearly it's not true because it says Steely's friends.
Yeah, they're kind of alright.
And then G. I wonder how G's going to go.
I reckon they're going to go good. Gucci.
Gucci.
Great.
How did
Gorgeous.
Gucci good then Gucci? How do we get
because like
Gucci is good?
Or? You know, you're like, oh, how you feeling? Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, I think I just aged 5 years.
Okay, just me.
Oh, it's going to be a long night. We're going to try and get through it really quick so that we can make up the time, because we are running. Well, at the moment, we're running 15 minutes late.
17 minutes late. 18 minutes late.
Okay, I'm not sure we need a count. So if you haven't registered your team, make sure you're your team. You can see the link hopefully on the screen there. I can possibly move that around so it's a little bit more visible. There you go. Register your team for prizes at thegeraldtonhotel.com.au/quiz. And you can also put your donations in there as well. I think I need to do some shout outs because I have seen some donations come through. That's great, guys. This is literally how we pay for this show. Your donations. And what have we got here? Shout out to Bailey Minnesale, Lee Murdoch. Thanks, guys. Only 2 donations tonight, so it's just Lee and Bailey. Thanks, guys. I see Bailey's dad all the time because that's who collects the prizes.
Oh.
Sends dad in.
You're right.
Okay, now, if you are looking at connecting up and we get started, the quiz code will be at the bottom left of the screen. I actually looked at us this week on Mum and Dad's smart TV. They got this beautiful like OLED TV, and I replayed the quiz to show some of my family members what I do on a Wednesday night.
Yeah.
And also that cool intro that almost didn't work tonight.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
We thought we were gone as we went to play the intro and it came up with an error, and we thought that's it.
Quit.
It's gone after all the errors we had. So maybe it comes every second week or something like that. We had a good week last week. The week before that was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't say that, because then I'm not going to come back in 2 weeks.
Okay, I think we're ready. Are we all ready out there? Hi to the cronies. Jenny says that she loves your shirt, Steely.
Dang. It was from True Havens, which is local.
There you go.
Marine
Shop
Terrace,
local. Yes. Everybody get out there, spend that money, and if you're getting any of that lovely government money, spend some of that lovely government money too. Local, and keep Geraldton alive. Yeah, it is definitely hard out there. I have a chat to a few different business owners, and everybody's in slightly different situations, but they're all having a bit of a hard time. And I know personally the stress a couple of weeks ago was getting to me, and I think I actually went out on the weekend.
What do you mean you went out?
Out of town.
Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, well, I had to have a night off. I think even the boss turned around and said, "Jace, when are you having some time off?" And I was like, it's saying something if my boss is telling me to have time off.
Yeah.
I think he realised I was starting to get a bit grumpy. Anyway, I managed to have Saturday night off,
yes,
and went out to a friend's birthday party out of town and drove back in that weather on the Sunday morning.
Yeah, that's trash.
And we couldn't see in front of the car. I probably should have loaded that video up. That would have been really cool to watch. But yeah, that was ridiculous because we were right out near the farms, and that was just red dirt.
Yeah.
You couldn't see in front of. I had every single light on the car on, fog lights, everything, having like somewhere between 30 and 60 kilometres an hour.
Ew.
Because you couldn't see anything.
Fun.
Yeah. Yeah, we made it home. We made it home eventually. Just took a little bit longer. And then we went and took photos in front of like the big ball down the foreshore with like just a brown horizon. Took photos down our street where you can only see like 150 metres down the street. Went to the Gero and saved this sign. Oh, sorry, to the Vibe here on the wall. You know, there was a sign that was up.
Blowing off.
It was almost gone. So it was being held on by 2 cable ties.
Lovely.
And so we managed to save that. Half the trees got ripped out of the, all like the leaves and the branches come off. It was crazy. Anybody else out there had a bit of a hard time with the storm on the weekend? Let us know in the comments if you're missing a fence or a roof or a tree. There's a few trees that fell over. Out the dog park, one of the trees is dong. Okay, cronies, hurry up. Let's do it. All right, peeps, we're going to do it. Everybody's ready to rock and roll. Let's get started. We'll do a speedy quiz.
Yes.
We can do this, Steely.
Daddy.
True or false? The bear has caused more human deaths than any other mammal in history.
True or false? I was researching this today.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah. Anyway, and it blew my mind. And I had to tell Daniel. I was like, guess what I learned?
There you go.
Every Wednesday, it's like, guess what I learned today?
And the GIF, Brother Bear?
One of my friends was singing it the other day, and so that was just kind of in my head.
Well, I don't know if I'd know the songs if you were singing the songs. I've seen the movie.
I haven't seen. I can't even remember what the movie goes like, but it's just like one line that's from TikTok. But you know.
What's TikTok, Steely? It is false. Okay, so now you've done the research. Tell me.
Mosquitoes.
Get out.
Yeah, and then
But mosquitoes aren't mammals.
no, but I was just animals. I was looking at animals.
Okay. But mosquitoes aren't animals.
That's what Wikipedia said. Don't start with me.
Okay.
They kill humans.
First scoreboard of the night. We've got GNFL Rumours up the top. Team Bacon in second and Swamp Guineas in third. Let's keep moving. True or false? How do you say that?
Apartheid.
Was the political system in South Africa during the 20th century true or false?
True or false?
Oh, I took that away from you.
You did. That was kind of
Too
rude.
quick.
It's because you can't say apartheid.
Apartheid? Is that what it is?
I don't know, actually.
You don't even know. You're telling me how to say it.
I think it's
You didn't
apartheid.
guess that.
Yeah, I did.
And then you told me off because I couldn't say it.
Yep.
What if you got it wrong?
And that sucks for me. I didn't. No one's yelled at me yet.
I'll get there.
Yeah.
Okay, it is true.
As true humans.
Okay, scoreboard in there. GNFL Room is still at the top. Cronies into second. Swamp Guineas third.
Daddy.
True or false? An acute angle is less than 90 degrees.
True or false? So that's done. Where's my music?
There we go. The girlfriend says that she loves your
I'm glad someone appreciates them.
gifts.
I reckon that's my favourite whole quiz. Is
I think
putting
I
the
said that
pictures
to her. The pictures.
Well, yeah, because I like when they move rather than just like standard photos.
It is true.
Yeah, because it's cute, like little and cute.
That's how you remembered it in school, isn't
Yeah.
it? I thought so. GNFL rumours lose their spot on the top and cronies come into the top spot. Team Bacon second, Swamp Guineas third. True or false, the dark side of the moon is the same as the far side of the moon?
True or false?
Now, if you are looking to join up to the quiz, we are started down the bottom left corner. You'll see a PIN number. You just need to get yourself probably a phone or open up on the browser window and log on into Kahoot and put that PIN number into play. Copy that code for people too, just in case they want it. Okay, that is false.
I don't have much to tell you about it.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, we're going to go into the scoreboard then. Team Bacon now taking the lead. Norfolk and Idea. Yes. And once again, we are, I can't even say we're not the smartest people in the room, but we are the smartest people in this room.
We're the smartest and the dumbest at the same time.
Okay, there we go. That's a good way to say it. But we got there in the end. Cronies into third. Fifth question. Olympians competed nude.
True or false? We didn't even do a mic check.
Well, we were set up from last week. So
Oh, that's all right.
we were doing.
I was like, what if I'm
probably-
my
you-
voice is already annoying
you
enough.
probably
I don't need
are.
a script.
Okay, that is true. And Norfolk and Idea is now into the top spot.
You're right.
True or false? The Red Sea gets its name from a slaughter that occurred during biblical times.
True or false? You know, when Moses parts the Red Sea. I only made that connection today.
I'm lost.
Yeah, Moses parts the Red Sea.
Yeah.
I forgot that was a thing.
Oh, you forgot that Moses parted the Red Sea. You know what I found really interesting actually is there is archaeologists that are doing excavation work in that area of the world who are actually like proving that possibly some of these things in the Bible were true. It is
Don't tell
false
the kids.
there. And our scoreboard is gaining Garara Gang.
For them. They're pretty dirty. I know them.
Tug of war was once an Olympic sport.
True or false?
Yeah, I mean, I know that's a bit of a controversial topic sort of thing, but I found it really, really interesting. So, like, different stories they were proving with archaeological results, and I was like, wow, that's out there. That's cool. True.
Yes, it was.
And Norfolk still on top. Team Bacon in second. Cronies in third spot.
Da-da-da.
A power and through. True or false? In the famous novel of the same name, Frankenstein is a monster constructed from body parts.
True or false? I haven't seen this.
Oh, I think I've seen obviously several of the newer ones, but not like the original movie.
I haven't seen like. That's surprising. Not really. Do you reckon? Is this from last week? That's very good.
Naturals.
It's just weird.
I would have brought you one, but there was only one left.
You're being selfish.
Well, no, you still had some left over from last week.
What if I get diseases and die?
From yourself. It is false, ladies and gentlemen.
Frankenstein was the scientist,
Yes.
not the zombie. I learnt. Yeah.
Yes.
It's 8 o'clock.
Okay. Norfolk still on top. Cronies second. Swamp Guineas third. Mafra fourth. And Kawara Gang fifth.
Woo.
True or false? The tiniest bones in the human body are found in the hand.
High five.
Oh, no. Social distancing.
Shush.
I'm still being, obviously with the pub opening sort of thing, I'm seeing a lot of people out for a while. And there's still a few people out there that are like so prone, just so inbuilt to shake hands sort of thing.
I'm like, here, how you been? Give me a hug. And I'm like, oh, actually, no, don't do that.
And here's our scoreboard. Norfolk still on top. Cronies in second. Swamp Guineas third. Last one for this round. Labrador retrievers were originally bred to retrieve fishing nets.
True or false?
And you're going to be getting some random questions for the crowd.
Yes.
Ooh.
I wasn't going to print them off because I thought it was a waste of paper.
Okay, we're going to save trees.
Yes. How cute are they? They're so cute.
True. There you go. Okay, so that's the last this round, and the Cronies take the lead. Okay, it is now time for us to spin a wheel after we ask a question.
Spin this wheel. Okay, I have a question. It's fine. Relax. All right. In a game of bingo, which number is represented by the phrase two little ducks? So in a game of bingo, which number is represented by the phrase two little ducks?
And just answer in the comments below, ladies and gentlemen. And
There we go. I think Peril at the top there with 22.
Peril was the first off the rank with 22.
I'm surprised that so many people knew that. I had no idea.
Really?
Yep, none whatsoever. My nana plays bingo.
If you ever go to bingo, I used to call bingo actually. I used to work in a retirement village a very long time ago, and I used to call bingo, so I knew that one too.
True. All right.
Yes.
Woo! She's won some 4 singles.
Won 4 singles. And you can pick that up from the Geraldton Hotel. We do ask that you do grab that within this week, so before the next quiz night rolls around.
Alrighty.
Okay, and let's get back into...
We're only doing one question.
Yes, okay, another question, sorry.
The beaver is the national emblem of which country?
There you go, answer in the comments below.
Which? It's like Scotland having a unicorn. Like, why can't we have some cool creature like a unicorn or like a beaver?
Pretty sure we have some cool creatures.
Kangaroos.
There you go. We're getting some answers coming through
on
here.
On YouTube, we have Mergs12 with Canada.
Mergs getting it there. Okay, let's spin the wheel for Mergs.
Ba, 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 ba. 1 single.
Single out of the specials fridge. Make sure you head on into the Geraldton Hotel to grab that this week.
Let's go.
And, of course, that link down below, ladies and gentlemen, make sure if you haven't registered your team or yourself, if you win an individual prize, make sure that you jump on there and register so I know who I'm sending all this stuff to or who these people are when they come into the bottle shop. Okay. Let's go back into our quiz. There we go. Oh. Chaos.
What have you done?
What have I done? Don't mind me. There we go.
Woohoo.
Next question. Which pop diva became the first woman to win the Album of the Year Grammy twice in 2016?
Was it Beyonce, Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga, or Adele? Which one, fam? Who knows?
Georgia Ravens watching us this week.
Hi, Georgia.
So shout out to Georgia. Last week we actually did a whole section on Marvel, I think, was it? Or was it comic books?
It was superheroes, actually.
Superheroes.
Was my head.
And you weren't here, Georgia. The right answer there is Taylor Swift.
Who would have thought? Where's Paige? Where's Greg and Paige these days?
I saw them on the weekend.
Where are my silver foxes?
Mafra jumping into the top spot there. Norfolk in second. Cronies into third. Okay, next question. Who was the first lad to leave One Direction in 2015?
Was it Harry Styles, Niall Horan, Zayn Malik, or Liam Payne?
I was actually quite shocked because I'm sure that you said you were going to join in Georgia and you didn't. And we did a whole section.
Did it just for Georgia? What? Woohoo!
Zayn. See, I actually thought it was Harry. I didn't know.
You were wrong.
I didn't know.
I was never a big One Directioner.
And Norfolk the lead back.
Good for them. They must have some sort of idea. They're lying. They're liars.
Yes. Why was the finale of How I Met Your Mother so unpopular?
Fan favourite character Barney... Isn't it supposed to be Simpson?
Yes.
Was killed. I don't know why I did that. The mother died, resulting in Ted ending up with Robin. Marsha and Lily split as a couple, or there was in fact no mother that Ted.
I've actually been watching this, or rewatching this, should I say.
I haven't really seen it.
It's the show that I watch before I go to bed because I've seen it before and I just can easily just fall asleep.
It's easy watching. I need one of those shows. I've got nothing to watch at the moment. I finished the other day. I was pretty sad about it.
Watch a movie like Jurassic Park.
I'm purposely not watching it anymore just to like piss you off.
Okay, the mother died, resulting in Ted ending up with Robin. Yes, the fans weren't happy about it.
Oh, I'd like, yeah.
Now you know. Anyway.
Shit happens.
And the Guara gang take the lead.
Oh, look at them being all smart and
Everybody's pretty close in the leaderboard at the moment. Which TV musical was broadcast live from New York City?
Was it The Sound of Music, Wicked, Cats, or Jesus Christ Superstar? I feel like you have to play that with like pizzazz.
Do you know the song and stuff like that? Like,
No. I know the Wicked songs and like two Sound of Music songs. That's about it.
Yeah, right. Really quite sad. My little touch screen buttons aren't.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
Are all dead. Nothing's working for me tonight.
Why don't you be more organised?
It's been a very busy day.
I really don't care about your answers.
Jesus Christ Superstar being the right answer there.
Uh-huh.
And Mafra coming into the third spot and the rest of the scoreboard staying roughly the same. Okay, puzzle, ladies and gentlemen. Double points. Can you put these 2010's number one hits in their order of release?
So we have TikTok by Kesha, Somebody That I Used to Know by Gautier and Kimbra, Old Town Road by Lil Nas X and Billy Ray Cyrus, and Rolling Deep by Adele.
I thought they were songs from 2010 initially, but it's actually just that decade.
The whole decade.
Oh, I was like,
We're like, whoa, what the fuck?
I was like, hang on a minute, that's not right, you know?
You know, you say like the 90s and like the 2000s. What are you supposed to say? The 10s?
I feel like, oh yeah. So I thought I knew this, but it's coming up blank at the moment because my brain's fried after trying to fix the computer.
My eye keeps leaking. I'm getting emotional.
About the song list.
Yeah, because I'm like, I wish back in that decade. Tune into those songs. I remember I went to that one.
Yeah, was it amazing?
Yeah, yes. It was good, but it was inappropriate for an 11-year-old. No regrets.
Ooh, knowing that one too well. I thought I had that one all right, but I think I probably would have got
the middle two confused.
Yeah, the middle two probably back to front. So you've got TikTok, Rolling in the Deep, Somebody That I Used to Know, and Old Town Road. The right order there. Yeah, I think I would have got the two in the middle.
Yeah.
Mixed up. And the scoreboard staying the same.
Cool.
Okay, which of the following shows was not part of the decade's vampire trend?
Was it The Vampire Diaries, True Blood, Bloodline, or Being Human? I had a bit of a think about it today. There are so many vampire, I started watching The Vampire Diaries. Got bored.
I'd rather die than stay away from you. You need to sort out her priorities.
Sort out her priorities.
Making lots
Just
of
make
noise.
it.
I'm sure someone's hearing that on stereo sound at their house. Ooh, Bloodline. Which of the following shows was not part of the decade's vampire trend? Bloodline. There you go.
I think that was a doctor show, but I'm not.
Okay.
I don't know. Could be making that up completely.
And Mafra now taking the lead. Cronies in second. A photo of what item had people arguing if it was black or blue or white and gold?
Was it a car, a flag, a dress, or a crystal? I remember when this came out, and I was like, "What do you mean it's the other color?" Like, I just. And there was another one as well after that. What was
Yeah,
it?
it was.
The voice one, like the Yanni and the Laurel. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah. There's one that breaks the internet every so often.
Yeah.
This was definitely.
Dress.
Yeah, it was the dress. What did you see?
I think I saw white and gold, but I can't remember.
I think I was blue and black.
I want to have a look now. Go into the next question.
Okay. Mafra still in the top spot. Crony second. Guara Gang third. Okay. Multi-select.
No,
peeps.
it's not.
Oh, it's not. What movie released this decade is the biggest domestic box office hit of all time?
All right, is it Star Wars, The Force Awakens, Avatar, Avengers, Endgame, or Black Panther? So I actually realised why it said that. Because if I accidentally click two answers right, it automatically changes it.
It's multi-select.
Yeah, but
I think we did. Didn't we figure this out
yeah,
last
but
week?
I'm certain of it now. Because I thought it would happen last week. I'm certain. And even if you untick it, so there's only a single answer, it doesn't change it back.
Yeah, right.
So we have to do it
So you were just
manually.
too lazy to delete it and do it again?
Oh, I must have just gotten confused. I must have forgotten.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, see, that's a white and gold dress.
That's blue and black. That's blue and black. That's white and gold. And that's blue and black.
What do you mean?
I'm serious. Skilly's brain just... It's Star Wars, The Force Awakens.
I'm so now that you said this. No, I looked this up because I was like, that's not correct, but it is because it's the domestic box office, not overall biggest movie thing of all. I double checked.
Well, I was going to say...
I have to read your questions.
There might be some people out there ready to...
No, I looked at it.
Okay.
If you copied and pasted that into the internet, that comes up.
Okay, if you say so.
I do.
I'm not going to check it. I'm just going to
Good.
hit onto the scoreboard. Cronies on a hot streak in the first spot now. What is the origin of the floss dance?
TikTok, Backpack Kid, Fortnite, and Justin Bieber. I also had to double check this one because I got this one wrong initially, then I changed it.
Right. So, do you see the same colour dress across that entire picture?
No one can see this, okay? That dress is white and gold. Oh, you can see it. It's
Are you saying that you see white and gold? Oh, that one just
yeah, that
changed a bit.
Oh, that's a changing one.
It is Backpack Kid. The correct answer there.
I thought it was Fortnite, but it was the Backpack Kid, and then he sued Fortnite for using his dance move
Oh, wow.
without his permission.
Did he make lots of money?
I think so. I don't know. I think he was already pretty famous after being on stage with Katy Perry and stuff, doing his little dance move.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'd always been told. I didn't really know. I can't do it. Not jumping up to try. But yeah, it's a Fortnite thing too. Cronies, Mafra, Norfolk, GNFL, and Guara Gang, our top five. Last question. What quote uttered on Dr. Phil spawned a meme?
I can't. It's like okay. It's like okay. I can't.
Occur.
I can't roll my tongue. I feel all the feels. Cash me outside or at the party.
A little while. Has it gone a bit?
I feel like
Is
you
it
would
still
know.
on?
I feel like you would know what this is.
I feel like Dr. Phil disappeared from the TV for a little while because he did some naughty things or something bad happened, and then now he's back, isn't he? Don't watch enough daytime television, I think. I think the only show I would watch would be maybe...
Cash me outside. How about
No idea.
bad, but I don't even know how to pronounce it. You know that little ranger teenager?
I did not know
No,
this.
yes, you do.
No.
Yes, you do.
Nah, sorry.
You do. I'm sorry, you do.
Cronies, Norfolk, Mafra, GNFL, and Guara Gang. Oh, I think it was our last one. So questions,
Yes.
Steely. What do you got?
Okay, hold on. Let me just bring it up here on my device. Okay. Here we go. We have... Okay. So what word can go before decision, personality, and second? So the same word. There's one word that can go before all three of them to make like.
Say it again.
What word can go before decision, personality, and second?
Split.
C. Kelly on Twitch is split. So split decision, split personality, and split second.
Okay. Let's switch across then and let's spin the wheel.
What is that, Jason?
Specials fridge.
Woo!
So you want yourself something out of the specials fridge. If you're from Geraldton, then make sure you register on the link on the screen right now. And that way we'll know who you are. And you can come into the Geraldton Hotel this week and grab yourself a drink out of the specials fridge. Okay, next.
Okay. Alrighty. In the Disney film Pinocchio, what is Pinocchio's cricket's first name? So in the film Pinocchio, what is Pinocchio's cricket's first name?
Name Pinocchio's cricket.
I didn't know
The
this
first
until
name.
right now.
The first name of Pinocchio's cricket.
Duchess 141 on Twitch is Jiminy. You know Jiminy Cricket. Is that?
That's pretty widely known.
No, but like that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, did the name come from the saying, or did the saying come from the name? Because people are like, oh, Jiminy Cricket. Like, is that a Pinocchio reference? Or
I'd
is
probably say so. Your mind blown?
Yeah.
So Duchess 141, you've got that one. And
Yes.
you've won yourself a $10 voucher. Make sure you register on that link so I know where to email it. You know,
What does she win? Oh, $10 voucher.
$10 voucher.
Okay.
Okay. And just before we jump back into the quiz, make sure that if you're hungry this week to order something online from the Geraldton Hotel, get it home delivered for free. Anything over $25, you can get food and bottle shop specials.
I had a curry the other day from there. It was so good.
Oh, that was really yummy. And then we go all the way out to, I think, Cape Burney on one side and Drummonds and White Peak on the other. So definitely check us out. And, of course, we're open now. So the Geraldton Hotel's open, so you can make a reservation on our website. So just the geraldtonhotel.com.au. You can see the link in the screen right now. We need to reserve because we're only actually allowed to have 20 people at any one time.
Peril said the ribs are really good.
The ribs are really good. The girlfriend had those 3 times last week, I think it was. Yeah, they're gluten-free, so she can eat them. Okay, let's get back into our quiz. Oh, just before we do, ladies and gentlemen, oh, there goes Steely. If you have the ability, please donate. The link is up there on the screen. You can either do it through that link or the quiz link, hotel.com.au/quiz, or you can go to our tip jar there and whack in some dollar bills, and that helps us pay for the quiz. Okay, let's get right back into playtime. Here we go.
The music round.
Oh, music round. Yeah, okay.
What would you do without me?
Yes, I would be lost, and my brain's a little bit fried. So it is time for music round. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we want to see from you here is the name of the artist, and we want you to comment that on whatever platform you're watching on right now. And while we're talking about platforms, we are obviously broadcasting on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And now, we don't say this enough, that if you can subscribe or follow or whatever it is on the different thing on those different channels, it does help us out, especially those people on Twitch. We're trying to get to 50 users, 50 followers, I think it is, on Twitch, which opens up new and exciting things for us on our end. So if you are one of our followers on Twitch or one of the people watching on Twitch, make sure you follow the channel. And then with YouTube and Facebook, like, follow, subscribe, whatever it is. We should probably figure out what it is.
I don't know what it is.
Don't know?
Don't use Twitch.
Oh, look, I'm saying all that stuff. And there you go, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. And I haven't got a DJ on this week, but I do have live music on at 6:30 this Friday, and it is the ladies of Geraldton. Oh, there's our terrible camera.
Hello. Never looked better.
This is why we were waiting so long. We were trying to get rid of this camera
Shame.
and change it into this camera. Okay, so back into the music round, ladies and gentlemen. We just want to know the name of the artist. Comment on whatever platform you're watching, and then if you get it right, we'll choose someone at random and spin this wheel, give you some prizes.
Yes.
Okay. First song.
Of course I miss you, baby. I've been thinking lately. You don't
I
need
knew
me
she would get that right.
anymore.
Oh, I was going to say wrong spelling, but she corrected it really quick. Well done, Duchess.
When I saw that in the round, I was like, you've got to get it correct.
Let's spin this wheel.
God knows that it's
Another
a common misconnection. That I'm the only one for you, and I could take you out for
Thank you,
breakfast.
Josh. Probably needs to clean his camera there. He's
Take you
fuzzy.
around the world.
Okay, let's get into our next. Let's get to our next song.
I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect
Now,
daughter.
Ash Tapper, we actually had a bit of a debate, well, not a debate, a discussion before we started, and said that we were definitely going to take Moana as the answer there. So you could have had Moana, or
You won some promo prize.
promo prize going out there to Tash Tapper. Make sure that you register on our link. Okay, what's next? Next song.
When I wake up, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you.
Name of the artist in the comments,
I know
please.
I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And if I get drunk, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you.
There we got so many comments just popped up all at once.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna be the
Mickey
man
Hunt,
who sees
we're going to give that one to you, and it is the Proclaimers.
But I wanna walk
There it is, your prize.
Spinning again, because that's what it says. And 4 singles.
4 singles.
Okay, cool. Not a problem.
Okay, here comes the next song.
Well, I've heard you and it's plain to see, but I came to love anyway. So you pull my heart out and I don't mind bleeding. Any old time you kept me waiting.
Okay, coming in from YouTube, we've got Lois Garner. It's the Black Keys. Let's see what you won.
A $5 voucher.
$5 voucher. So make sure you register on our link, thegeraldtonhotel.com.au/quiz, so that I can send that out to you. Okay, next song.
We made plans to kiss the sun at night. Hopeless dreamers, hopeless times. Shedding skin, you show your beauty
Skilly coming
scars.
through from Facebook.
What
It is
they
Birds
tell
of Tokyo.
me is who you are. You know that this don't feel right. Who knows what
And you've won yourself a $50 voucher. Make sure that you jump on to our website, thegeraldtonhotel.com.au/quiz, and put in your details, and I will email that out to you. And, of course, you can actually use that now to dine in.
Yeah.
So you can use those vouchers now to dine in, to get pickup or delivery. And, of course, it's bottle shop and bistro. Okay, what's next? What's the next song? Here we go.
I love it.
Self-floating under the weight of your advice. I wear a suitcase under each one of my eyes.
Not John Butler.
Finally, I've worked out what it takes. It takes
I don't think it's John Butler.
Is that hurting your feelings?
If you love me, let me go back to that bar in Tokyo with the
There you go, Nikki Hunt. It is the Wombats.
I'll be animated every night. The grass will
Yourself
be
a bottle of wine. Make sure you head on into the Geraldton Hotel within the next week to collect that. It's one of our clean skin range, and we'll have your details there. Make sure you actually register so we can get all those details down, and we'll have it there ready to go.
Cool. Is that it?
No,
Oh,
we have two more. Now we've got a bit of an original from a local pen, so I'm keen to see who knows it out there. It's had a bit of action on the different channels this week. Let's see if you know this one.
big dark room, talking small. Flat response kicks and I watch the door. Don't look at me so I can talk to you. Through the stresses, awkwardness is the best that I can do. 'Cause I'm like wildfire.
It's not actually Josh Phillips, but it's close. It's actually Josh's cousin, if you know Josh's cousin. Josh's cousin. It is not Roller Coast, but it is someone from Roller Coast. It is Ashton Ryan, but her name is actually Ashton O'Ryan. We'll give that one to the cronies there. And if you haven't seen it, actually look it up. Ashton O'Ryan. She's put it on. YouTube. It's an amazing film clip.
Oh, is that the one you posted on Facebook?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't watch it.
Steely. Yes, I did actually post that to my own personal profile this week. Amazing film clip. I'm really keen to find out actually up for her. It was really good. And a great song too. Like she's done really, really well. I was very, very impressed.
Cronies won some wine, by the way.
Oh, cronies, you won a bottle of wine. Well done, guys. Okay, one last song. Pretty sure most people should know this
I'm
one.
ready to get everyone's little influx of answers.
Okay, here we go. We're watching the chats. Just need to know the name of the artist. Here we go.
Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow asked what you got to do.
Wow, I saw that blowing up here before. I saw it blowing up there.
Can I just go like...
Oh my.
Wait, stop.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Hang on a minute. We're going to have to try and go backwards here. Wow. So we've got C. Kelly, 727. It is Oasis. Is the right answer there. And nearly everybody sent that through to us at the same time. That was crazy.
Promo prizes.
So you've won yourself a promo prize. If you're in Geraldton, you can head on down to the Geraldton Hotel and make sure you register with our little link, thegeraldtonhotel.com.au/quiz, so we know who we're looking for. And you can go into the Geraldton Hotel bottle shop and get yourself a promo prize. And that can be anything. It's in our promo drawer. Basically, we've got hats. We've got, I think, playing cards. We've got stubby holders. We've got all sorts of random stuff in there. And you can choose yourself something out of there. Okay, it's time to get back to the quiz online. Someone is, I think, asking for the code there. It is at the bottom left of the screen that's about to pop up right now, but I'll see if I can get smart. Here it comes now. I'm sending it through to all of the different channels, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. There it is. There it goes. And let's get into the quiz. On top right now, the cronies, Norfolk, Mafra, GNFL, and Guara Gang. Here we go. The Encyclopedia Britannica was first published in which year?
Was it 1718, 1768, 1818, or 1868? You should have seen me trying to spell this today. I was like, encyclopedia.
If you end up watching How I Met Your Mother, it's actually one of the things that he says in the show. Like, it's one of the sticking points. He calls it encyclopedia. And encyclopedia.
You're up.
Prehistoric Googling. You wouldn't have even been alive when you had to go into the library and get out encyclopedias.
I can't even imagine doing research like that.
Oh, my Lord. I was so
Things are
blown away.
constantly changing. I'm like, how could I believe that that's correct?
So when I was let me think about this, probably about 15, 16, I got my first computer and it had like, I think Encarta. And I thought it was like the best thing since sliced bread. It was like a CD or a DVD. I think it was a CD. And it had like an encyclopedia on it, but it had like some graphics and videos and stuff like that. I thought it was amazing.
Sick.
And now everything's just like
Everything's just at your
a billion times better than that now. So 1768, the right answer there. And the cronies still on top. GNFL second, Guara Gang third, and Norfolk fourth, Mafra fifth. During her national service, which trade was Elizabeth II trained in?
Plumbing, bricklaying, mechanics, or carpentry?
So Georgia May Raven says she had the Veronicas typed in waiting.
In 2 weeks, too late, Georgia.
Yeah, so that actually was played last week too, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
we ran
So
out of
Georgia,
songs.
you're just here on the wrong week.
Yeah.
We had superheroes and Veronicas last week. I found that. When did I find this out? It was only recently, and I was like, "Oh wow, cool!" That's,
I thought it was pretty cool.
yeah.
I was like,
Mechanics.
I have so much respect for her. She's so dirty.
And here is our scoreboard, and it's staying the same.
Yes.
Which of the following is a town in Norway?
Devil, heaven, utopia, or hell?
You're right. Oh, we got Josh Phillips on the line right now too, commenting.
How you're repeating songs now?
Yeah, well, actually, when you know that week that you forgot to load in that extra song, Josh, we actually put "Untouched by the Veronicas" in to make up the right amount of songs. So it was really, really just for you, Steely.
It's fine. I don't care. I'll claim it.
And the right answer there is hell. Josh, I'm not too sure if you've been watching and how long you've been watching for, but we need you to clean the lens of your camera. Cronies, GNFL Rumours, Norfolk, Mafra, and Guara Gang, our top five still. It's still really, really close, so it's anyone's game at the moment. Which was the first European country to allow women to stand as candidates in an election?
Was it England, Germany, Norway, or Finland?
I'm really this is one subject, obviously back in ancient history sort of thing, there were like women that were rulers and stuff like that, and it's just weird that it's
Changed, yeah.
Yeah, that like
Cleopatra was pretty dirty. But what happened to that?
bit of an overthrown.
But going from having powerful and being like, you don't even exist. You're a property.
I suppose it's been different for different civilizations and stuff like that. When a new one comes in and takes over in new ways.
Hippity hoppity, women are property.
So Finland being the right answer there. Cronies, GNFL, Mafra now into third, Norfolk fourth, and Gang fifth. 25 is puzzle time. Woo. Double points. Can you put these historical wars in order?
The Vietnam War, the American Civil War, World War One, and World War Two.
This one should be fairly easy.
Well, that's what I thought, and I was like, let's give him a shot. You know what I mean? I reckon it's about speed because I didn't think it was that hard. Personally.
And you're giving them a fair bit of time too.
I can't change it.
Oh, really?
I can't make it any quicker or any longer. Like, that's it.
Answers are coming in. 13 so far, 14. 15. People thinking about it. Oh, there we go. Oh, most of them getting it right.
One or two teams got it wrong. So well done. Congratulations.
Yeah, American Civil War, World War One, World War Two, and then the Vietnam War.
Yes.
And you wouldn't have known that? Or you would have got that right?
No, I would have got that right.
Yeah?
Well, yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just, I don't know.
This wasn't like the American Civil War, like back in
1800s, 18 something.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. And then, of course, obviously World War One was the last century.
Yeah.
World War Two's halfway through that century again. And then Vietnam War, what's that, 40 years ago?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah.
Should know my history better. Okay, let's see our scoreboard. GNFL rumours rise to the top on a hot streak. Well done, guys. Which internet company was founded in 1998 by Larry Page and Sergey Brin?
Was it the Yahoo, Google, Bing, or Internet Explorer?
Peril saying that we're sucking this week and then corrected herself with the way she wrote
Definitely
it.
Sucking.
We are. We are. It's okay. We don't judge here. We quite often do bad things.
I can't even speak half the time. I don't care how people go. Really.
It took us 30 minutes to get a live stream started, so probably more like 45 minutes. But anyway. Google. There you go. 10 teams getting that one right.
Good for Google.
And the scoreboard's staying relatively the same. Which country is Timbuktu in?
Timbuktu. Is it Indonesia, Spain, Mali, or Argentina? You ever been?
What's that from?
I don't know.
You just searched Timbuktu, didn't you? Yep.
Yep.
I was talking to someone dining in at lunch today and had told them that we were still doing quiz. And they were like, wow, like, how does that work? Sort of thing. And I told them, like, we're going to get onto that tonight. So I'm not sure if they're out there, but if they are, hello guys. Welcome to Quiz Night. And that's another thing too, people. If you are having a fun time with Quiz Night, make sure you do tell your friends and get the word out there. We are keen to see some more people online and playing Quiz Night. Jason and Steely's 2-hour quiz.
2-hour schmozzle.
Schmozzle. GNFL, Cronies, Mafra, Guara Gang, Norfolk, our top 5 there. What are we up to? 28. Which country has no mosquitoes?
I'm moving to this country.
Oh, yeah, you have a problem.
Is it Iceland, Greenland, Germany, or Canada?
You have a bit of a problem with mosquitoes, don't you?
Oh, they're fucking awful.
I'm not sure. Is it as bad as Talia's problem with mosquitoes?
Like, it was good to keep mosquitoes away from me in Bali.
I
was going to stand near Tali because I don't go near.
I didn't really understand this until obviously we went to Bali and I was just like, they're not touching me, but I could actually literally see them.
And she was like,
it was top to toe with the spray, and they were still loving her. They weren't touching me. Iceland, the right answer there. I'm not sure you want to move to Iceland.
No, but they had got no mosquitoes, so.
I had my cousins from Denmark come over to visit me here in WA, in Denmark overseas.
Yes, figured.
And we took them up to Kalbarri.
Yeah.
And I almost killed them.
Why?
Flies.
Okay.
There were so many flies.
Yeah.
Like I said, let's go out and see this, and they literally walked to the end to see nature's window so fast, and then all the way back really quick.
I'm done.
Yep, can't handle fires. Get out of here. GNFL rumours on a hot streak in the top spot. Mafra second, Cronies third. Let's get into our next question. What does Hong Kong translate to in English?
Wealthy land, high peak, happy region, or fragrant harbour. What could it be? You know what else I'm wondering what it could be? What are the GNFL rumours? Need to know.
Oh, yeah.
If they win, the rule is they have to tell us the rumour.
Yeah, we want to know what the rumours are. You've got us sucked in.
Exactly. Intrigued.
The GNFL's not on this year, is it? Have they cancelled it completely?
I think so, but I'm
GNFL rumours. Can you tell us if they're going to play GNFL this year? Keen to know.
Need to know.
Fragrant Harbour. 9 teams getting it right.
Yeah, I didn't know that, so good for you.
You didn't know it?
No.
High Peak and Happy Region were the other answers that people chose. And GNFL rumours still on top. Quislamic State coming into 4th spot there. We still haven't seen any GNFL rumours yet. Yeah, come on.
Tell us.
Bailey Minister wants to know GNFL footy rumours. Tell us. Come on. We want to know these things. Give us the insider information. Last question in this round. Bubble wrap was originally sold as what?
Insulation, bedding, fabric lining, or wallpaper.
Now, I feel like we've had this one before.
Well, then I feel like I don't care.
It's like, drop mic, walk
If
out.
you've got a problem, you can find your own 50 questions, okay?
Wow. Got a little bit of anger there, Sealy.
No,
Okay.
just
I'm just going to move.
if you want something
gonna
done,
move over here.
if you have an issue, it's fine.
What? Oh, it's getting a little bit warm in here. I don't like sitting so close that you can stab me. Wallpaper, the right answer there. So obviously not that many people knew it, but I get where people are going when they say insulation like that.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense logically. But yeah, it was designed as wallpaper. You just throw people up against the wall. GNFL rumours still on top, still on a streak, and still haven't commented any
Yeah.
rumours and not even told us if the GNFL's happening.
Exactly. Give us something.
Guys, come on. We'll just like drop them out like, oh, look, I can.
Could you imagine if you did that? But
Get shot. Did you see that, guys? Did you see that? Oh.
don't even joke about that.
Won't click the button anywhere else. Here we go. Oh, I'm not meant to do this. American Pie was written about the death of which 50s rocker?
Was it Jerry Lee Lewis, Buddy Holliday, Elvis Presley, or Paul McCartney?
Buddy Holiday, hey?
Does.
Do you want to wear my glasses?
I'm sorry. I made a mistake.
Now we forgot to spin the wheel, so we need to get 2 random questions ready for the random questions to the crowd. As the answers are coming in, there you go. What do we got? That was the right one too. Buddy Holly. Do you know who Buddy Holly is?
No.
But you know music, that's your thing.
I know this song. I really like this song.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, anyway, let's move on.
Okay, boss. GNFL rumours still on a hot streak, still at the top of the list.
Close,
still no rumours. Mafra into second, Cronies into third, and time for some random questions to the crowd.
Okay, so we've had this question at our normal quiz night, but I'm going to read it anyway. You know what I mean? When we read it
Our
out
normal
loud.
quiz night. Is this not our normal way anymore? No. Is this not this new way of life?
All right. Anyway, okay. What kind of person shall not be honoured on a US postal stamp according to the US Postal Service and the Citizens Stamp Advisory Committee?
I do remember this.
So what kind of person shall not be honoured on a US postal stamp according to fancy people?
According to fancy people.
Couldn't be bothered reading it again.
And
Nikki's back at it again.
Nikki's back. Oh,
Just back at the top there.
people think it's a criminal, but it's actually
A living person.
A living person.
You
Can't
cannot
be
have a
honoured.
living person on there.
And Nikki Hunt got that one right there.
And you've won another bottle of wine.
Oh, how many bottles is that?
2.
There you go. It's party time this weekend. Head on into the Geraldton Hotel. Grab yourself 2 bottles of wine. Now, I've got some more shout-outs here. I've got a shout-out to Lois Garner for donating. Thank you very much. Jai Dodd.
Woohoo.
Thank you. Bailey Minnesal again. Thank you very much. And Lee Murdoch. They are our contributors this week. And I think there's a bunch of people actually that have bought a few from the hotel too.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for supporting local guys. That is fantastic. Helps keep us, keep the lights on.
Are you ready?
Yes, okay.
Okay. So according to, I got one more question.
I was like, crack the whip. Move it, Jason. Come on.
According to Greek mythology, who was the first woman on Earth?
Oh.
That was me. So according to Greek mythology, who was the first woman on Earth?
Had to be a ranger, hey?
Definitely.
Oh, better.
It's not Hera. It's not Athena. It is Pandora.
Pandora, and that is Duchess 141
Yeah.
coming to us. Oh, hello. Sorry, I accidentally clicked the wrong page up.
And
Where is
she's
it?
won a $5 voucher.
That's what I wanted.
Woohoo.
Pandora is the right answer there. One $5 voucher. So make sure you register so that we can send that through to you. Let me just get rid of that so I can actually go to this one. No, this one. That's better. So make sure you register with that link so that we know who you are. We can email all that sort of stuff out.
All right, let's go.
Yep, back to the quiz.
2 more rounds to go.
2 more rounds to go. Okay. Name the members of the Beatles from right to left.
Alrighty, so is it Paul, John, Ringo, George, John, George, Ringo, Paul, Pete, John, George, Paul, Ringo, John?
Yeah, thanks, Duchess. Keep the $15 from us to go to your fund.
Cheap.
Saves us a little bit of money on the bills. Yeah, brilliant, Duchess. No green sheet this week.
No.
Kind of confused me now.
Alright.
George, Paul, Ringo, John.
So this question, I was like, Mum, because I had no idea. They all look the same to me. I was like, Mum. And she's like, I only know 2. And then we had to like study photos and I just hope for the best day.
Yeah, I was pretty terrible too. So Steely asked me before when we were checking, and I was like, I can make out John Lennon. And then I'm like, I'm a little bit lost on the others.
Anyway.
Oh, the Garage Gang back into 5th. GNFL Room is still on the top spot with a bit of a lead there.
Ooh.
What year did Woodstock happen?
Was it 1963, 1965, 1967, or 1969?
Mason, check the Geraldton Hotel tags from the rumours. I'm lost.
Hey.
Maybe they're tagging us on Facebook or something.
That's
Maybe.
exciting.
Hopefully I'll find that later. 1969 is the right answer
1969?
there.
I like it. It's nice. It's different. It's unusual.
You're getting into overtide now, are you
Maybe
still?
I'll do a Kath and Kim round. I love Kath and Kim.
GNFL Room is still on the top spot. Mafra, Cronies, Quislamic State, Guara Gang. Who started the folk rock movement?
Paul Simon, Art Garfunkel, Bob Dylan, or David Bowie.
Oh, so Bailey's giving us some inside information here to follow the page from the Facebook tag. Ooh, secret page? Secret
I'm
rumours?
so excited. I feel like I'm in a part of
We're included in something, Steely. Usually redheads are excluded.
They're excluded from my thing.
Bob Dylan, the right answer there. Oh, and the scoreboard's staying relatively the same. Here comes a puzzle. And it's double points, ladies and gentlemen. Can you put these 70s rock songs in the correct order of release?
So Born to Run by Bruce Springsteen, Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin, Hotel California by the Eagles, and Free Bird by Leonard Skinner.
Oh,
So,
the music.
yeah. I have a question.
Yeah.
Has your bin been taken out this week? Has it been collected?
You tried to talk to me
Yeah.
about this. So here's me stressing out,
But I
trying
need
to
to know.
trying to get like live stream working, and in comes Steely with
Yeah.
Daniel and going, Jason, has your bin been empty this week?
Yeah,
I'm a little bit
remind
busy here,
Yeah,
Steely.
remind if your bin.
I'm trying to do a lot of things.
Can I answer my question? Has your bin been collected?
Can I be honest with you?
You don't know. You didn't take the bin out.
I don't know. And should I be really honest with you to why I don't know?
Because you don't take the bin out, Talia does.
I don't take the bin out, and neither does Talia. And you're like, how does this magic
you live,
happen?
Like, no waste lifestyle.
No. You want to try the next
Oh
guess?
my god, do your parents take it out for you?
Yes.
Oh my god, that is so embarrassing.
So when Dad takes out the bin for his house, he grabs mine. Best arrangement ever. So like that, oh, this is the deal sort of thing. He looks after that task because probably come 5 or 10 years, I'll have to be like cleaning up the drool off his chin sort of thing when he's like, "Whoa."
Okay, moving on.
He's not going to be watching this. It's all okay. He's getting up there. He's 74 now, so I'll have to look after him soon. Stairway to Heaven is the first answer. Free Bird, Leonard Skinner. Born to Run, and then Hotel California. And only 20% of the teams getting that one right. Let's have a look at our scoreboard now then. Quizlamic State, obviously getting that one right, jumping up into second place. Peril asks, is there a prize for very, very last and most incorrect? If so, we got that in the bag.
Ooh, sorry.
Look, every week's different, and that's one of those things. Steely does try to mix it up a little bit, and some weeks you're just going to bomb really hard.
Soz.
That's just...
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Who was the lead singer of Led Zeppelin?
Is it Steven Tyler, Robert Plant, Ozzy Osbourne, or Eric Clapton? Not gonna lie, when I was little, I thought Led Zeppelin was the most popular.
How little?
Today, when I was young.
Yeah, sorry.
When I was young. Robert Plant.
Robert Plant.
Best band ever, apparently.
There you
according to-
go. C. Kelly thinks that's the best band ever. We'll put that one up too. There we go. Okay. Ooh, it's starting to get interesting. Quizlamic State's still on that hot streak with 13 correct answers in a row. And they're right. They're nipping at the heels of GNFL Rumours. And if you can't see that number, GNFL Rumours is on 34,000, but just over 34,000. And Quizlamic State is 31,163. So a couple of right questions, and you're right up there. Bit of competition. Number 37. David Grohl played drums for Nirvana. What modern day rock band did he later go on to form?
Was it the Foo Fighters, Soundgarden, Nickelback, or Pearl Jam?
Answers coming in. Foo Fighters. You like a bit of Foo Fighters?
Of course. Of course I do.
What am I thinking? I'm thinking of the one. What's the one where the scream blasts out and it's like, can they get flooded? No, can't think of it. But I loved it. GNFL Rumours still on top. Quizlamic State still very close behind them. Maffra in third, Cronies fourth, Guerrara Gang fifth. Who was the lead singer of Guns N' Roses?
Was it Slash, Billy Joe, Axl Rose, or Mick Jagger?
You know what I had for dinner tonight?
What did you have for dinner tonight, Jason?
Jack Daniel's ribs.
Cool.
Have you had them yet?
I don't really like.
Oh man, you're missing out.
I've
Like-
heard all good things.
Oh, I think actually Talia ordered tonight, and that's because I actually told her. I was like, the ribs are back on the menu. They are so popular. We sell out. And then it's hard to get it's hard for us to continue to get stock to keep them going. GNFL rumours. Quizlamic State, Guaragang, our top 3. Quizlamic State still on a hot streak. So they'd be building up points right now.
They're getting now. They're only 2,000 points, less than 2,000 points.
Yeah, this is getting interesting.
close.
Like it.
I'm rooting for them.
Who likes an underdog? Which hip hop group did Aerosmith team up with to perform Walk This Way?
Do you want me to hit those notes for you?
No. No.
Is it Tupac, Run DMC, the Fresh Prince, or the Wu-Tang Clan?
Please.
I want to, but I don't want to like offend anyone. Like if we were just on stage, I definitely.
Oh my goodness.
He looks like a monkey. You see it? Maybe that's why he sounds like one too. Run DMC.
Run DMC.
Biggest mouth ever.
Biggest. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that is one big mouth. Oh, still pretty close. GNFL rumours, Quizlamic State, Guaragang, our top 3. I think this is our last question this round. Which artist sang about the summer of '69?
Burn it down, 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 down.
Oh, that was amazing.
Thank you. Was it Rod Stewart, John Farnham, Neil Young, or Bryan Adams?
I can't bop around too much tonight. My neck is out. Something cruel. I went and saw the chiropractor this afternoon because I was in agony. Brian Am's right answer there. The scoreboard. Staying relatively the same. Still only probably two questions between the first and second spot. It's time for a bit of a break and a couple of random questions to the crowd. And of course, we're getting towards the end there, ladies and gentlemen. But if you haven't had a chance, please hit up our tip jar. We are run by your tips. And of course, it is a little bit of an expensive undertaking to get all this show on the roads, I think. So we do appreciate every single dollar that gets sent through to our little tip jar there. And a shout out to Jack Daniels for helping us out too. They've been really helpful, giving us some coin to go towards some of the gear to do this really cool live streaming stuff. Got some random questions there, Steely?
Yeah, okay. So what does the H stand for in the medical abbreviation ADHD? So what does the H stand for in ADHD?
I know this one.
I'm so glad. Boom. Ba, 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 ba,
Okay, here they come.
I reckon we can give that to Teach.
Titch,
Teach.
Cook,
Teach.
Hyperactivity.
And
I have a few friends with this one.
we're going to spin again because that's what it says. I got a promo prize.
Promo prize, Titch. So you can head on into the Geraldton Hotel and pick that up. Make sure you do that in the next week. And make sure you also register on our link, thegeraldtonhotel.com.au/quiz, so we have all your details. Next question.
What is the Latin word for seasickness now commonly used to describe any feeling of sickness? So what is the Latin word for seasickness now commonly used to describe any feeling of sickness?
Okay. I'm lost. I don't know.
You would know it if
Okay.
Lois Garner is correct up there with nausea.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh.
Oh, don't lose the pen again.
Okay.
Let's see what Lois has won.
Just one promo prize.
Another promo prize.
It is 9 o'clock. Thank you. Can they hear that?
Can you guys hear that? I'm not sure if you guys can hear
It's
the
9
computer
o'clock.
telling us what time it is.
We're on promo. All right, Darty.
Okay.
Last
Final
round.
round. Let's power through it. Let's flick back over to our play screen. Douche. Here we go. What year was the first Toy Story film released in cinemas?
Alrighty. 1993, 1995, 1997, or 1999?
When were you born?
99.
Wow. The Toy Story is older than you?
Maybe,
Possibly.
maybe not.
So I went out to a farm on Saturday to see my friend for her birthday. And a couple of years ago, I was out at the Mullawa muster, and I thought, I'll get really into the spirit, and I went and bought an Akubra, and the girlfriend got an Akubra too.
Yeah.
And you don't really get many opportunities
No.
to wear an Akubra in Geraldton.
Is that the hat?
Yes.
Okay.
Like the classic.
Cowboy hat.
Yeah.
You want a cowboy hat?
Yeah. And so my friend had a bit of a chuckle when we got out of the car and we were all decked out
Shame.
in Akubra hats.
1995, yes, Toy Story's older than me.
Yeah.
Jesus. Anyway, moving on.
And the scoreboard's staying relatively the same. Meryl Streep won a Best Actress BAFTA for which movie?
BAFTA. Was it Mamma Mia, The Iron Lady, The Devil Wears Prada, or Out of Africa?
I forgot that beat.
Best beat I've heard all day.
Like, do you think Vibe's like a little bit unhappy with the
Yeah, they're like, what the fuck is this?
the quality of music being played inside it right now?
Absolutely not a problem.
The Iron Lady is the right answer there for what Meryl Streep won the Best Actress BAFTA for.
I've been binge watching Mamma Mia, even though there's only two of them. Watched it. It's great. Fun time. Daniel didn't enjoy it.
GNFL Room is still on top. Okay, we're moving into the next question. Russell Crowe turned down the role of which character in Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings trilogy?
Was it Aragon? You don't have to help me out here, Jason.
Oh my God, no.
Boromir, Samwise Gamgee, or
Gamgee.
Gandalf?
Yeah,
I thought you'd seen Lord of the Rings.
I have, yes, but
So why don't you know that character?
Boromir. I don't remember Boromir.
When I typed in Lord of the Rings characters, it was one of the first ones.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, okay.
Yeah, but I haven't seen it in like absolutely years. I think I only ever watched them once. I wasn't a diehard fan sort of thing that would watched it and watched it again.
I'm gonna scroll.
Aragon.
Yes, I didn't know who that was. Apparently, he's pretty important.
There you go. 10 teams getting it right. And the scoreboard's staying relatively the same, but Carrara Gang on a hot streak. So that could be interesting because they're right behind Quizlamic State. Definitely a bit of a fight there, possibly for second and third place. Do you think they've got enough in them to take out the first?
Stranger things have happened.
Yeah, well, they're on a streak too, so
Let's go.
let's see
find
what
out.
happens. 44, we've still got time. Which Oscar-winning actress is the voice of Helen Parr Elastigirl in The Incredibles?
Was it Anne Hathaway, Sarah Vowell, Holly Hunter, or Jennifer Lawrence?
My sister actually has this outfit.
True.
She made it for a Halloween party, I think. Have I ever told you that I actually have the full Dark Knight outfit?
You have.
Oh,
Yes.
Holly Hunter is the right answer there. GNFL Rumours in the top spot. Quizlamic State in second on a hot streak with 3 in a row. But they're probably still 4 questions behind. They would have to get probably all of them right from now on in. I have faith in you, but guys.
See what happens.
Puzzle. Ooh, double points.
This could be a
This
game
could be
changer.
it. Yeah, this could be it. Can you put the Pirates of the Caribbean movies in order?
Okay, so we have On Stranger Tides, Dead Man's Chest, The Curse of the Black Pearl, and At World's End. I would have no idea.
Oh, this would be. Have you seen them?
No.
You haven't seen them. Oh, this is.
See, like, if it was like Harry Potter or like The Hunger Games, I'd be like, yeah, Darty. But like Pirates of the Caribbean, nah.
Oh, even I'm having a hard time remembering which one went where.
I think it was.
Yeah, maybe. And then
See, I don't even know. I wrote it and I can't even remember.
is it there and then there? 30 seconds. We'll find out soon enough. Good luck, guys. But you haven't seen them. None of them.
No.
Good. There's some good movies there. Like the last couple weren't fantastic, but the first part was awesome.
Yeah.
Still no? Not even on the list.
On the list.
Can you tell me what is on the list? Because I thought you said that Daniel made a list for you.
He hasn't made a list. He just refuses to make me watch movies that I've already seen. So if I'm going to go pick,
Hey, they knew. So The Curse of the Black Pearl, Dead Man's Chest, At World's End, On Stranger Tides. There you go.
Let's see what's happened.
Did we get that right?
I didn't.
Oh, I thought we got that right. Oh, okay. 7 of you did get it right, but... Ooh. And I think most of the scoreboard did. GNFL Room is still on top. Quizlamic State second, going third. Mafra on a hot streak. 3 in a row. In fourth spot. Cronies in fifth.
Let's go.
None of that stealing. How many films have Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio starred in together?
None, 1, 2, or 3.
Have you watched these movies?
Watch one of them.
You won't say anything.
No,
more, 'cause
I
we
feel,
might-
yeah.
We might get away. Two.
So it's like Titanic, obviously, and then like the Revolutionary something. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Looked it up on the internet.
There you go. I don't think I've watched the second one.
You
Obviously.
should like it.
Are you getting a little bit sassy because we keep picking on you to watch movies?
Yes.
A
Continue.
sassy redhead. Who would have thought?
Wow.
GNFL Rumours in the top spot still.
I reckon they've almost sealed it.
They've almost got it. Who played the lead role in the 2001 film Lara Croft Tomb Raider?
Was it Angelina Jolie, Alicia Vikander, Rachel Appleton, or Emily Carey?
And while we're here, big shout out to Georgia Raven for donating. Thank you for donating. I think, what are we up to this week? We're 10, 20,
What's
30,
Angelina
40,
Jolie?
50, 60
Y'all are
bucks. Up to
correct.
60 bucks.
That's not bad. This is solid effort.
Okay. Angelina Jolie. Yep. Did you see that movie?
Nope.
And our scoreboard's staying the same. I just want some movement.
We got some anyway. Continuing.
In 90s rom-com Clueless, who plays Josh?
Was it Seth Rogen, Paul Rudd, Chris Evans, or Steve Carell? In the movie, like, it starts off that, like, he's her ex-stepbrother or something. But, like, it was like stepbrothers, but then the parents got divorced again. So
Yeah,
then,
right.
But then they end up dating. Is that weird?
A little bit. I'm a little bit lost in that. Now, Steely,
Yes.
I have a little bit of a bone to pick. Did you not, as that was Paul Rudd in the picture?
I did notice, but I didn't know if like
People would know who Paul Rudd
I was
was?
like, no, they didn't. That could not be Josh. That could be anyone.
Well, I didn't know who Josh was. I couldn't remember who Josh was from the movie, but I was like, well, Paul Rudd's one of the answers, and Paul Rudd's on the screen.
It's fine. It's fine. Thank you. You're welcome.
Okay. I won't say anything more. Okay. GNFL Room is still in the top spot. I think they've sealed the deal here.
I reckon.
So is it a fight out for second and third? Because Garara Gang is on a 19 correct answer hot streak.
Yeah.
Had a hard time trying to get that out of my brain.
I saw that. Anyway, continuing.
49. The ancient game is a biopic based on which 20th century figure?
Was it William Shakespeare, Albert Einstein, Charles Babbage, or Alan Turing? I think it's biopic.
Biopic. Biopic? Have you seen this?
I have. Only in the last 2 weeks because Daniel made me watch it.
And did you like it?
I did.
It's very interesting.
It was very interesting. I
Like-
didn't think I would like it.
No.
I had to concentrate on it. The first bit I was like, because I was mad that I was watching it, but then once I started watching it, I was like, oh, actually, all right.
Yeah, like this spun me out.
It
that's one of
actually
those.
starts off really interesting. It's like, you pay attention. I was like, okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Alan Turing.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, I really enjoyed the movie, and it was just a really interesting take on something that you didn't have, or I've never heard of
Yeah, literally.
about before. And then from there, I actually saw a bunch of different history, documentaries and stuff like that, which kind of dove into the different technologies and stuff like that they talk about in the movies. And yeah, loved it. I think this is our final question coming up.
Yes.
Let's see our scoreboard up before. Oh, Cronies coming into 4th, Mafra dropping to 5th. And I think that scoreboard's going to stay relatively the same.
Okay. All right, let's see what happens.
Question 50. Leonardo DiCaprio won his first Oscar after his performance in which movie?
Was it Titanic, The Great Gatsby, The Revenant, or The Wolf of Wall Street?
Have you been watching a bit of Leonardo DiCaprio this week?
Yeah, we started watching The Great Gatsby, but then left and walked somewhere else.
So you didn't see the whole movie?
Well, we watched first like 10 minutes.
Oh.
And then we'd been meaning to watch it again, but I was like, I want to sit down.
I want you to watch that and then have a think about how we could throw a party like that.
I reckon I could throw a party like that.
It's pretty wild. He does some pretty wild parties in that movie. I've always wanted to do a party themed like that. Yeah. Revenant is the right answer there. Many people thought, obviously, he was robbed from a lot of the others, but then he eventually got one for the Revenant.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. I think this is our scoreboard now. Our final. We're finding out who the winner is. A couple more questions, please. We're on a roll. We can't change the quiz once we get it started, but we will do a couple of random questions to the crowd to see if we can win some more stuff after this. Let's see our scoreboard. Quiz night podium for tonight. 3rd place, Guara Gang. Well done, guys. 2nd place, Quizlamic State.
Woo!
And of course, in 1st spot tonight, leading the scoreboard, GNFL Rumours. Okay. And I think they need to pay out, right?
Yeah, I reckon we
at
have
least-
to give you a prize. You have to give us.
At least one rumour, and then you can get the $50 voucher.
Good job.
So, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you register. Let me just move that little thing down here so you can actually see it. If you're on GNFL Rumours and you haven't done it already, make sure you register the team so I know where to email out the $50 voucher to. And also, don't forget we are open now to dine in, so you can use that $50 voucher in-house on our wicked little ordering system. And you can get it dine in, you can get it takeaway, or you can get it home delivered. So that's all good. So before we disappear for tonight, let's do some random questions to the crowd.
All right, do this.
Let me just get out of our little... we'll do our little food ad up here.
Okay.
And we'll kill the music.
In 1960, which country became the first in the world to have a female prime minister?
So repeat that for me again.
In 1960, which country became the first in the world to have a female prime minister? That's me. That's you. This actually is not what I expected the answer to be. It's not England. It's not Iceland. It's not Israel. It's not India. There we go. Bailey Minasau, world champion. It is Sri Lanka. So they were
Bailey, nailing it. Well
the first
done, guys.
country to have a female prime minister, which I think is pretty dirty. What's he won, Jason?
A $10 voucher.
Yay!
You don't have to send Dad in for that one. We'll email that one out to you.
Okay.
Okay, next random question.
I don't want to say that because I don't think I can pronounce it properly. I can't pronounce that either. Wow, I can't pronounce anything today.
Doing well for the final couple of questions here.
Yeah, I'm so happy. Okay. Which movie features the song Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead? Witch, old witch, the wicked witch.
Have you seen this movie?
I have.
Oh, thank goodness.
I was in our school musical for this. How shame.
Well, is that because of the hair colour?
I wasn't Dorothy. What do you mean?
The Wizard of Oz
Wizard of
is
Oz.
the right question there. Who have you got in the top spot?
Nikki.
Nikki Hunt there. You got that one right, Wizard of Oz, and you've won a promo prize, and you can grab that, of course, from the Geraldton Hotel bottle shop. Make sure you grab that this week.
Okay. Two more
Maybe
questions.
come in for a dining meal. Actually, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget you have to reserve your tables if you're heading in to dine in. We're only allowed to have 20 people, so demand is fairly...
We're like fully booked every like lunchtime pretty much.
Yeah,
So-
lunches have been very, very popular.
Okay. How many players are there in a baseball team?
Someone is thinking that you were the cowardly lion, Steely.
If anyone knows me, they know for facts that I'm not a coward.
I'm not going to say... I was about to say maybe we should look more towards like the Tin Man sort of thing.
Megs. Megs is correct.
Oh, no, it's the Scarecrow I'm thinking of.
9. There are 9 players in a baseball team. Good job, Megs.
You're just taking over and just...
Yes,
totally-
I'm ending your conversation. And he's won a promo prize.
Megs, you've won 4 singles. Of course, you can grab that from the Geraldton Hotel as well.
Okay. Just change
Are we going
that.
are we going to do another question?
I don't know. Are you going to change my answer?
No.
Sorry. Excuse me.
Just a little bit of a ranger battle in the middle of quiz
Who
night.
could be more stubborn? It's definitely me.
Well, it's definitely you.
Okay.
I know that for sure.
Okay.
The background noise.
Yeah, sorry. Little Cuba is the nickname of which US city?
Little Cuba
Little Cuba.
is the name of which US city?
Yes, nickname.
Nickname for which US city? And here comes our wicked little music. Like we've run out of we've run out of music now that we've killed the quiz night. Is it Miami?
It is Miami.
And that one going right through to Nikki Hunt.
Again.
Well done.
All
Doing
right.
very well.
That was our last question.
And what else has she won?
She's won 1 promo.
And what else?
2 wines, 4 singles.
We'll give you. We'll sing. We'll be nice and we'll spin that again.
You can do it.
Okay, because you're not doing that well.
I just won't rock up next week. It's fine.
Ta-da! Now we have given that one away tonight, so that drops down to a $25 voucher going out to who was it again?
Nikki Hunt.
Nikki Hunt.
Abby and Keely's.
Make sure that you register via the link so I know where to email that out, Nikki. Thank you, everybody, for attending tonight. Make sure that you tell your friends. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Let everybody know that we're doing quiz night online because there's still a lot of people out there that don't know. So tell your friends so that we can get even more teams involved. Of course, we stream live on YouTube and Twitch. So all those platforms, if you've got an account for those, make sure you, once again, like, subscribe, follow us, etc., etc. And we look forward to seeing you again next week.
With no issues, hopefully.
Yes, we're looking for a no-issue week next week. We might actually have our new gear set up. And, don't forget, this Friday, the Women of Geraldton. Now, if you've ever seen this live, it's awesome. So make sure you check it out. Thanks for all those people that subscribe. That left us little donations.
Refresh that again.
Should I refresh
I
it?
think you should.
Am I refreshing our little PayPal donations? So Georgia Raven, Lois Garner, Jai Dodd, Bailey Minnesale, Lee Murdoch are our donators tonight. Thank you, guys. That's where this is going. And we will see you again next week. Hope you had a great time. Make sure you come in and see us at the hotel.
Yay. Bye.
Bye for now.